Today on my No One Understands series, we are covering the most polarizing character in Demon Slayer, and of course that being the cold and twisted being known as Doma, the man that is single-handedly responsible for our killing what could have been the best ships of Demon Slayer. And of course I'm talking about the death of both the Kojo sisters in the hands of Doma. Honestly, what Kanao has told Doma is the best way of anyone to describe Doma. Doma is a complete psychopath, void of any emotions whatsoever. And honestly, it kinda makes sense when you see how he was brought up. He knew from a very young age that he can basically get anything this world had to offer. He did not have to work for anything. He never learned what emotions were, never experienced such things as love or hatred because it did not fit in within the mold of being treated like a god from a very young age. And it's kind of funny because Doma does not believe in a god or a Buddha, but he knew the fact very well that all his followers and everyone else in the Paradise Faith cult saw him as a god, confessing to him and asking him for things even though the child could not do anything. His true nature, however, were magnified when he became a demon. Doma had, you can say, an abundant amount of fresh, nutritious food available for him whenever he so desired. And of course, as we know, demons get a lot stronger very quickly based on how much food they consume, i.e. how many humans they eat. And there is actually a difference between eating a male or a female, right? Females, because they carry babies, often are way more nutritious than their male counterparts. Becoming a demon made Doma the perfect being, a being that was void of any emotions, that was ruthless, but nonetheless he, even though didn't need to manipulate it and killed people for pleasure. What's also important to know is his relationship with the other Upper Moons, especially how he sees Akaza. Akaza and Doma could not be more different. One is, you could say, more honorable in the way he approaches fights and stuff like that. And of course I'm talking about Akaza, while Doma on the other hand is a coward who prefers to use cheap tactics to manipulate and toy with anyone and everyone. Doma, even though was not capable of any emotions, he really had fun, it seemed, teasing and playing with Akaza. Doma's annoyance for Akaza was so apparent that he even complained to Muzan, saying to Muzan that Akaza was given special treatments because of the fact that he did not eat women. He also has a really twisted friendship with Kyoko, Upper Moon 5. The two see each other and even exchange presents, even if Doma tainted the beautiful art of Kyoko by placing human heads on them as decorations. However, as we would find out in the end, as Kanao describes him, he was just a shell of a being that did not have any feelings and had never experienced any difficulties for a moment in his entire life. The first time he would actually feel something would be when Kanao pointed this fact out to him. He tries to play it off, as he does often, but Kanao reassures them that he is in fact feeling something after what she said to him, and she could tell right away because of her unique abilities when it comes to her eyes being able to sense everything on a sub-level. She knew that this struck a chord within Doma. But what's even more interesting for me that I had noticed was the fact that he really got excited over the fact that he confessed and finally felt something to Shinobu. That just confirmed for me the suspicion that Doma wanted to feel things. He tried with Kotoha before, the mother of Inosuke. He enjoyed her company, and even after she found out that he was killing his followers, he was patient with her and even explained to her and actually took the time. Doma did not need Kotoha, but nonetheless he wanted to keep her around because he really enjoyed her company. But of course in the end she runs away, and out of frustration he kills her on the spot and eats her down to her very bone. Doma sadly was just placed into an unfortunate situation, and at the end of the day he was severely shaped by his environment. He was born to parents who worshipped him from a baby. He was born to a family that worshipped him, parents that did not have any guidance for him, and no one spoke against him because everybody viewed him as a god, and that's what molded his character from a young age. That's where I will end this video. Make sure to watch this video where I explain his past and give more details and go over his blood demon art techniques. I'm really enjoying this No One Understands series, and definitely let me know who I should do next in the comments. Thanks for watching.